Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and His only begotten Son, called Lahai, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well, Wa Barak Atham, and to the hopeful elect. Alright, now today to the Spirit is going to be a good blessing, touching on get ready for loss for the ultimate gain. Alright, and that's what we got to do being in this ministry, especially seeing the times we're in right now. You must prepare for loss to get the ultimate gain, and this gain is going to be ultimately the kingdom of heaven and all the rewards and all the honor, the rewards, the glory for us following that same path Yahweh Shah followed. It showed his disciples did that whenever they were fishermen. That was their job. They just left their job to follow Yahweh Shah. Just dropped it and just left. And the Lord called for everybody to do that. That's why when you see the parable with the rich man, the Lord said, "Give up all thy riches." And the rich man didn't want to do it because that's what this thing is about, man. Alright? We ultimately gotta prepare for loss for the greater gain. Whether that be you losing, bonds or connections with people may have had before you came into the ministry of the truth. The Lord had to, certain things the Lord do, like certain stuff He might put you through to build your character up. Like He might make you make somebody turn on you, or you make something happen, so that way you'll be stronger mentally and be able to cope with betrayal by somebody, or some people just might not be very beneficial to you. The Lord's got to take them out so you can grow in the ministry as you need to do. It's many different things that some stuff we might not understand, but we got to be ultimately ready. You have to prepare for loss for the greater gain. All right, because that's ultimately what we're going to be doing in this ministry. The Lord is going to be putting, if there's something that you love, or basically it's important, significant to you, then it's a high chance that the Lord is going to test and see is whatever that is more important than Him. Is your woman more important than Him? Serving Him. Is your nice good at job you just got more important than serving the Lord? Is your children more important than serving the Lord? Is your life? Do you value your life so much that you wouldn't give it for the sake of the ministry? If by default, by all the brothers that's risking their lives to do so, that's them risking their lives, coming out there teaching on highways and byways. But I'm speaking on the sense of Esau come in on you and they threaten death upon you, and you're not ready to go for this ministry, this truth. This is the type of things that we got to prepare our mind for. And that's why, the Spirit has had a lot of brothers come with the mentality of hope for the best. It said, prepare for the worst, hope for the best with everything you do. Whether that be with your woman, your family, and all those things, because push comes to a shove, a lot of stuff is going to have to lose it anyway, eventually. And that also shows that everything is temporary here, because we're in Babylon, we're in hell. We're not here to live a luxurious lifestyle and just without worry free and just enjoy ourselves. This is our punishment. This ain't how we're supposed to be living, you Hebrew Israelites, man. We're supposed to be kings and priests, rulers and judges, man, above the rest of these nations. But the Lord put us on the bottom to punish us, and now He's rising His men back up, a remnant. And then through that remnant, the rest of the nation of Israel is going to be brought back. All right, they're going to come back to righteousness. But the Lord going to kill them first. All right. But the main thing I want to say is you got to get ready to lose stuff, man. All right. That's the time period we're in, and we've been in this time period. When you come into the ministry, got to get ready to lose for the greater gain. It's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to have to let go. Might be things that you used to do when you was in the world. Now you got to be so. Now the Lord requiring you to be so focused on the ministry, you don't even got time to do that no more. You know, might not have time to go travel the world and shit. Whatever you was doing, just the different stuff. Different brothers got different things they enjoy doing. But you know, the Lord required you to let go of that for me. Is he gonna let go of that pleasure that he had right here for me? You know, and that's what we gotta understand. We gotta get ready to lose for the greater gain. And also, when you lose stuff, that causes sorrow. And the mind is growing the most in the house of sorrow. Alright? So we gotta understand that as well. That's that gain you're getting. First off, your mind is growing, and the Lord is making. And the Lord said all things work good for them that love Him. So guess what? Everything that the Lord put on you, the hell He put on you, is only for good anyway. You know. So that's basically we got to get in that spirit of prepare to lose for the greater gain. All right, and ultimately that's all the way unto death, until you lose, giving your own life for the ministry. And just looking at it in a sense as, you know, I'm just resting because, you know, if you die in the faith, then you're not no 2/3. You're not no, you're not one of the undesirables. So guess the Lord is going to do when Yahweh returns, because you have faith that, you know, that you can rise up again. Guess what? You're going to rise up again, man. All right, so you really just rested if you die in the faith. But if you don't die in the faith, then you're going to have to come back, you know, via reincarnation under the elect, the seed of the elect. All right, so that's how you got to look at, you know, this. That's loss. That's the ultimate loss you can have, is you losing your life. But however, it's too many benefits off of that. You die in the faith, you're automatically gonna be of the elect, and then you're rising first when Yahweh returns. And that's the greatest sacrifice you can give, is your life, your actual life. You know, so your reward is gonna look pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty nice what reward you get for you to give your own life. And you know, you're basically just sleep, because the Lord gonna rise up. He said He's gonna rise up tomorrow again, instantly. As soon as He come back, He's rising. All y'all going up first. Y'all going in the chariot first. Y'all do lay down in life. And then, like, then in the spirit world, time is way different. It's going by way, moving differently. So it's gonna seem like you wasn't even there for long at all. So really, ultimately, man, that's a great lot to have. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. So, as I said in this lesson, you know, prepare for loss for the greater gain. That's basically the ultimate thing you can lose, is your life. You know, but that's the greatest gain you can get, by you laying down your life for this thing. Alright? Greater love is no man that lay down his life for his friends. You know, Yahweh Shai did that for us. So what you think the Lord gonna do if you lay down your life for Him? What type of reward He gonna give you? You know? But that's the type of spirit you gotta be in, is get ready, prepare to lose. You know, so you're gonna continually, as time go on, lose more people, lose more things, and you know, the Lord has got to change us, man. He's separating us from this world, so it's gonna be constant losses and constant stuff you gotta forsake. And you know, the Lord said He's gonna give us 100-folds for everything we forsook. So you gotta understand that His reward is coming. Our labor is not in vain, and guess what? Understand also that our Lord is long suffering. That's why it says you have need of patience, because the Lord is long suffering. All right. So we got to keep the faith through that long suffering, which we're going to have being here in Babylon the Great, America. Especially during the time of Jacob's trouble, where stuff gonna be not very comfortable, man. And you got to learn to be uncomfortable. Now the Lord is gonna keep His men and make sure they're good and all that, you know, obviously. But if you gotta let somebody go or lose something, then you can't get all bent out of shape. Like, let's say if you got one of your family members die or whatever, you can't get all bent out. Oh, Lord, I dealing with it, because guess what? You did it to Job. You know, or your wife, you know, she gone, whatever. Guess what? You gotta understand that they rising again. You know, the Lord is gonna give us everything back that we lost, and 100-fold. Even better. So guess what? Your family gonna come back in the right spirit. All right, and they're gonna be even better. You know, so that's something that you might lose. You might lose your woman or your kids, which is hard to you know. It might be hard to think about, but guess what? That's the kind of mindset we got to be in. You got to be prepared because the Lord did it to Job. Then He tested Abraham with it, with Isaac. So it can very well happen to you. Especially you believe yourself to be one of the Lord's men, then He's gonna put that test on you. So you gotta be ready to lose, prepared for loss, for the greater gain. And understand the Lord gonna get them back to you, of course. And more. Why would He not? You know? But that's basically the point I wanted to touch on, man. We gotta be in that spirit of you know, girding up our minds, just, you know, meditating on certain stuff that you might have to lose, and then so that way, you know, if it happens, you won't be so, you know, making sure you're not too entangled with stuff, because the Lord gonna make us lose a lot of things. We're gonna lose more things as time goes on. All right. But anyways, that's the point. Lord will. This is edifying. I'm gonna end it off by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Warha Kodash. Till next time, Shalom.